Did we want to quickly speak about the U.S.
team.
Canada?
Yeah, we want to squeeze that in right
Very
before.
quick, just because we're doing basketball right now. I mean,
I love that. Yeah. Well, let me break.
I really didn't have much to say other than I thought it was. I watched the recap. I did not watch the full game.
Okay.
But
I did.
By the way, what world do we live in where Anthony Edwards is not a starter? I actually think it's the right choice. Not that I don't think he's talented enough to be a starter, but with the team that they have, you need your bigs, and you got Steph Curry, and so it makes sense. But still, watching the recap, he made an impact. I mean, he hit some really, really key time jumpers. He had a really, really gross a step back three, or with a cut that was really good.
His first basket was like
an
an insanely athletic, fake, and then he turned around and he felt, beautiful shot.
Totally LeBron-esque. So that was cool. And then obviously, I mean, since we do these teams with star power now, it's funny because the Miracle, the 1980 team, he talks about how after that they always ever did the best players in the leagues and the stars. And I get it. And there is something lost when, to achieve victory and to be successful, pulling together people that aren't necessarily the best, but instead having to be reliant on coaching and cohesiveness and chemistry. That's something else. That's something special. But, man, to watch all these guys on one court on one team, so fun.
Yeah.
And seeing Steph, throwing up lobs to LeBron James. I mean,
that was
world
a
are we
beautiful
living
sequence.
in? So cool.
Yeah.
My
So
sunshine.
Cool. So.
Yeah,
it was fun to watch.
I can piggyback off what you just said though about stacking a team with talent. This is exactly why these exhibitions are run, because the offense scored 1 point in the first 4 minutes. And that has a lot to do with, one, this team's only been practicing together for 4 days. Two, FIBA rules are a little bit different than NBA rules. So Joel Embiid had a really tough time. That was his first FIBA rules competition. So he fouled it out in 12 minutes, which was really funny. But you could tell the offense was stagnant because there just wasn't a rhythm there. That starting lineup was a risky choice because you've got Drew Holiday, Devin Booker, and Steph Curry, who all can run the point. And then you got LeBron and Joel Embiid. So it was just definitely Team USA is trying to see what's going to happen here. But what you said with there being so much talent, what the team has to do and what they know they have to do is they need to figure out who's the guy, and the rest of
who's hot.
the rest of the players need to figure out how they fit around them. And this is exactly what Ant just said. He said, "I'm the best player on the floor. They got to figure out how to play around me. I'm not going to figure out how to play around." And he was saying it in tongue in cheek kind of way with his his little confidence that he has and his playfulness, but he's right. And last night we saw that. He immediately comes off the bench, scores a couple buckets, gets the energy going for the team. He's the most vocal guy out there. He's just a hooper, and whether it's in the NBA or in the FIBA level, he's gonna go out there and he's gonna get buckets. So I don't know
if
he
wants to play. He loves it.
And I don't know if making him a starter is gonna change that. I think him coming off the bench or starting, he's going to be electric. And I think if Team USA just puts the team on his back, and when he's not getting buckets, they let someone like LeBron or Steph step up. I don't think there's any way this team doesn't win gold. But all that to say, last night was an exhibition against a good Canada team. We didn't even have Kevin Durant. Derek White just is on his way because Kawhi dropped out. So this Team USA team is going to be fun, and we're going to see a lot of Ant.
It'll be really fun to watch.
We're going to see a lot of Anthony
looking forward
Edwards.
to it, man. Yeah, exciting to actually have some representation on these power teams.
Yeah,
I feel like we haven't had that. I mean, maybe KG, and that was
forever ago
when he was playing.
Yeah.
But I mean, since then, not really much there.
Yeah.
So,
and
I may be wrong. I don't know basketball as well as other people. So some people might be like, "Excuse me, this."
No, you're right. But, I mean, as far as American players go, Ant's the first Timberwolf since KG to be on a squad. So
nice.
Yeah,
cool,
pretty sick.
Well, exciting.
Insane.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah,
I apologize if I said too much there.
It's okay. Wait, I think Kevin
You're
Love was
forgiven.
on some of the World Cup teams though, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, could see that.
I want to talk about the Wildy so bad right now.
Yeah, we can talk about the Wild.
Do it. Also, shout out Nikhil Alexander-Walker on Team Canada.